Let's talk about the Conor Benn fight. I presume it's too early, your fight, to too soon, sorry, for you to be fighting on that undercard with your teammate, your stablemate.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, if it was a couple of weeks
Ahead.
a bit further on, potentially I could get on that. But listen, it's a massive fight in it, and I suppose a lot of people, especially in Britain, would want to be a part of that show. It's history. Yeah, I can't wait. I swear to you, I haven't been more excited for a fight since I can remember. I can't remember. I think the last one I was excited for like this, every time it gets mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. It was, I think, Floyd Mayweather and Ricky Hatton.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, and I couldn't wait. And I was counting down the weeks, the days. It was crazy. But this is I'm getting that same feeling, and I genuinely can't wait.
It really is, because you know how boxing's a business, it's show business at the end of the day, and longer fights get built up for, the more exciting they are when it happens.
Yeah.
Now, for example, AJ Fury, if that was to happen after like it almost being confirmed, it's now bigger than it would have been if it happened this year, last year. This fight has been, I guess, in the making for like 30 years. So it's got such a backstory for people to be excited about.
Yeah, well, you obviously their fathers for twice. It's 1-0 really to the Eubank team. So we gotta say we as if I'm a
No, your team, Ben. Your team, Ben.
It's my teammate. You get me, my boy. Yeah. So as I was saying, we gotta try and a level ladder, and then potentially a 4-fight from.
Yeah. How does this actually, before we talk about that, what do you make of like Eubank Jr. versus Benn? Obviously, Benn brought this up at the press conference. It should really be Benn versus Eubank. Maybe even Benn versus Eubank 3. But what do you make of it being Eubank versus Benn?
To be honest, I don't really look into all that. I haven't really noticed. And
yeah,
when I was watching the press conference, I seen them bringing it up, and yeah, all that like whose name's first. I don't really take much notice. It's a load of bollocks, really, isn't it? But yeah, if that sort of can give them a little psychological edge in the fight or whatever, I don't know. Maybe it do, because things like that, people do put things in like that in contracts and stuff like that just to get that psychological edge over the opposition. But yeah, I don't really take. Like I said, I didn't really take notice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
How does this fight play out then?
For me, I've got to back my boy regardless. I think he can stop Chris Eubank. I know a lot of people might say I'm mad or whatever. I think he can stop him. I genuinely think. I know he's been in with a lot of big punchers like George Groves and stuff, and great fighters like James DeGale. He beat James DeGale, but James DeGale was on the slide. You understand? He was the back end of his career.
Yeah.
Now, when he's got to drop the weights, then the rehydration. If he don't have that spot on, Conor Benn stops him. But I think Conor Benn wins anyway. But Conor Benn will stop him, and potentially will not.
Yeah, I spoke to Mark Tibbs a few hours ago, and he said he thinks Eubank Jr. could come in over that weight and just face the fine. What do you make of that whole situation and what Mark said?
Well, yeah, and I've seen a couple of people mention that. I can't remember who it was the other day. I watched an interview and they were saying, let me think who it was.
A lot of people mention it, yeah.
Yeah. So if he does, then it's a bit of a shit turn up, because you've mentioned that weight. They've made that weight. Then you make that weight. Don't go back. And in my head, I think he's going to do it anyway. He's got a few quid. He's not short of a few quid. So that fine. He's only going to be taken out of his purse. He's not going to be short. It's not coming out of his pocket. It's coming out of when it's before, like he's already got a few quid. He's getting a lot of money for this fight. I don't know how much, but I know he's getting a lot of money. So 100 grand out of his purse is going to be fuck all.
Yeah.
He loses that more in poker.
It literally, that's nothing to them. I want to just get opinion on one more thing. Do you think, and I've only just come to this conclusion from this conversation here, do you think him saying I'm going to come in at 60% is him kind of premeditating the fact that he could come in overweight and then he's got a pre-made excuse? I would have only been 60%. I'll take the fine, but now I can fight at my best.
Yeah, potentially. But I also think he was just he knows Conor is like that. He's like a raging bull when that's going. And where Conor's still young, Conor haven't had someone that's like trying to wind him up like that. I think he was seeing how he was going, like on Twitter especially. Like obviously he was saying certain things and Conor would straight back at him, which I'd be the same. And then he knows Conor just jumps on, like he just wants to kill everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's on it. So he was testing the waters, I think, at the press conference, because I watched it. I thought Conor handled it very well.
Yeah.
And as me knowing Conor, because I was thinking, fucking hell, Conor's like bit his tongue here a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was happy that he done that. But you could still see he was like, every time something's saying, he's leaning forward on his chair and he's going looking at him. I was thinking, go on, let him go. But I think he's doing certain things and saying certain things just to get under his skin and try and get under his skin. And like, I'll come in at 60%. That'll be enough for you. I ain't gonna have fucking whatever this, and just like some of the things he was saying. I was thinking, mate, you are fucking backwards. Like, why do you say things like that? Like, it's silly. And I just, I think Conor can't stop him. Genuine. A lot of people will think it, but a lot of people think because they're Conor Benn fans. I'm a Conor Benn fan anyway. He's my mate, but I genuinely think he can stop him as a boxing fan. So and to be honest, I hope to God you do. But yeah, he's like I said, I haven't been excited for a fight in a long time.
Yeah, it's a good way to end it. I hope you enjoy kind of the start of your camp. Is it more difficult in the sun? Although it's kind of, I don't know, I guess you're used to being, home away from home on holiday. Is it nice out there? Is it actually like just more difficult all around being so hot?
Yeah, it is fucking boiling today. Like 37, 38 today. But it's the humidity. It's different. Like we were home, obviously it was in the 30s back last week in Cardiff, and it was absolutely boiling. But it's a different heat. Now this morning I was fucked. I'm not gonna lie. I've done my 10 hill sprints. I came back and I was flagging. I had to go to the town to change money, and then I came back, took my missus to the beach, and then I come back and have a sleep. Have a sleep. Like she knows, like regardless, she knows I'm training out here. So whatever I need to do, I'll do. Like so, I'll go train in the morning. I'll go to the beach maybe for an hour or so, and then I'll come back for a sleep, and then I go back to the gym in the evening.
Yeah,
she understands. So yeah, it is way different out here though. It's everything's harder. I was in the gym the other day, even though the windows are open, everything. Mates, I was on a bag with a one hand, and I was like, just practicing my jab, like ping. I was thinking, fuck, it's so hot in. And I was like, any aircon, but you put the aircon on, your chest will be bad. So yeah, I just gotta get on with it. But yeah, it's nice. It's like it's not every day you can just go out to a country and start your camp. Do you understand? Luckily, I got this. We got a place over here, and I got that luxury. So yeah, I can come out here anytime and start a camp. It's always hot.
Yeah, nice one for this, bro. Just lastly, the fight date, is it October, November, December? Can you stamp a month on that?
I think it's did see Eddie put up October at
Okay.
it's either, I reckon it's the end of October, last weekend of October, or the first weekend of November. So I'll just be ready for either or.
Nice one, man. All right. Well, yeah, good luck with the start of this. I hope the sun isn't too hot. It's actually all right here, but it's going to start raining. It's been raining all day. So cherish it while you can before you come back to the Matchroom gym in Essex.
Yeah. Wicked, mate. Thank you.
Nice one for this. Cheers.
Cheers.